Hello there everyone. So yesterday I decided to use some of my gems to open up some enchantment chests so that I could upgrade our breeding den to level 4. The level 4 breeding den upgrade costs 7,500 enchantment trinkets and unlocks 5 new breedable dragons for us: the Frosty, Dark Mech, Fossil, Beetle and Superhero dragons. Obviously, since I opened a few chests, I did get quite a few enchantment materials anyway. So I've actually already been breeding for some of these new enchantment level 4 dragons. Most of these combinations require you to have at least one dragon at enchantment level 3, which honestly does sear straight through the amount of enchantment materials that you have. Like, I've been collecting materials for weeks, but it takes so much to upgrade just one dragon that you have to be constantly collecting more. But first, I'm aiming to breed the very weird fossil dragon, which requires you to have both a brick and lightfish dragon upgraded to enchantment level 3. One thing that I have found a little tedious with breeding enchantment dragons is that all of them seem to share their breeding timer with at least one other possible breedable dragon, which is a little bit annoying. But you can check the breeding combos on mogba.me or breeding calculators, kind of. If you search for the breeding together the brick and lightfish here like I have, then it shows up the fossil with this purplish background, shows you the breeding chance and the other possible outcomes, but doesn't actually show its breeding timer. Either way, the breeding calculators are still really useful for seeing what your chances are of breeding other dragons. We could also try and breed the Dark Mech if we wanted to, which requires an alien dragon at enchantment level 2 and to be bred with an armored dragon at enchantment level 3. The only issue is this combination has so many possible outcomes, so I'm just going to stick with the fossil for now. But obviously, since you need so many materials, if you don't have level 70 to 80 dragons, I really do suggest just de-ranking in the enchantment league intentionally, so going in with low level dragons and immediately dying kind of thing. Doing this nets you so many more of the fine and average enchantment materials in my experience, and it does mean that you're pretty much guaranteed a chest for every single person you defeat without even having to worry about what their levels are usually. But make sure you're spending as little as possible on upgrading enchantment materials too, because they cost a ton of enchantment trinkets, meaning it will take forever to upgrade your breeding den in general. This is why you just need to keep coming back and doing enchantment league fights over and over again, whether you only get a 5-minute waiting timer or a 30-minute one, it's just all down to luck. But you can get a lot of materials if you get onto a lucky streak with just the 5-minute wait and have 3 or more dragons to keep switching through. But you'll need some of these level 4 enchantment dragons to eventually breed some of the level 6 enchantment legendaries, so chances are eventually you'll want to get them. So just keep opening chests, doing enchantment league fights, etc. and you'll get them before you even know it. But some of them do look pretty cool too, like the Dark Mech. But anyway, there's just sort of a sneak peek or advice video, if you want to call it, for anyone that's yet to upgrade their breeding den to level 4 and above. Some of the level 3 dragons are pretty sweet too though, and so it's probably a good idea to breed them in order from like left to right, but at the end of the day, you do you and just breed whatever you want to. I'm sure we'll get to breeding some of those level 6 enchantment legendary dragons, maybe, hopefully, someday. The legendaries do look pretty cool though, so I hope you can all get them eventually as well. But anyway, thanks for watching, good luck with all of your enchantment battles, breeding, whatever else you're doing in DML at the moment. But until next time, I will see you then.